You gotta be. These bitches can't drive, bro. Don't let them lie to you. Yeah. YouTube, what's good? Back with another video. Hey, today, late workout. Just getting off work. Football season is officially over for the kids. They not going to the playoffs. They got their ass smacked around so much. Jesus Christ. But anyway, finna hit the gym, late workout. I had been out of commission for a few anyway. I had pulled a muscle in my back. That shit was killing me, bro. But we going in there today, finna do some shoulders and shit. Shoulders, a little bit of upper chest, stuff like that. Alright? But today's video, man, is about living your truth. Live your truth. I've been reading a lot, not reading, but listening to my audiobooks and shit. I've been like on a black male author spree. So I read Jeezy's book, Young Jeezy's book. I just read Charlamagne's book. That was a good fucking read. And then I just read Kevin Hart's book. Can't make this shit up, whatever it's called. And everything I pulled away from each one of those books, they had like a common theme of, at some point they were running from themselves, running from their true identity, running from who they thought they were, running from who they know they are, right? And it touched the nerve with me where I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and speak on it too. Because far too often, a lot of us fall into that trap too, of abandoning who our true selves are. Now that can come from peer pressure, wanting acceptance from the group, wanting acceptance from women. You know what I'm saying? You could be, a lot of stuff will get you turned off. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of us forsake our true selves, you know? Because you might be one of the top Yu-Gi-Oh duelists in the fucking world, but bitches don't like that. So you give up on it because you want bitches. And bitches don't find Yu-Gi-Oh attractive. No matter how many times you can get the black magician or whatever the fuck. You know how many niggas you can send to the shadow realms who care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, understanding, who are you? Who are you? And only you can answer that question. I don't need you to sit there and answer it now, but I need you to sit there and think about it tonight or whenever you see this video. Who are you? And what do you stand for? What do you believe in? What is a non-negotiable for you? You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, you know, everybody's soul's for sale. You just gotta get the right price. Is yours for sale? What would it cost for you to turn your back or sell your soul or go against your morals? Because that's not being true to who you are. Right? Can you accept your flaws and shortcomings? Can you forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made in the past? For the mistakes you made when you just didn't know any better? Can you? Can you own up to your mistakes, your failures in life, and look at it and laugh and look back like, damn, that moment right there, it was fucked up. But I look back and I'm much stronger than I was then. Can you do that? Can you understand that in every failure or so-called loss or misfortune is the seed of a positive experience that you can take away from it, a learning experience you can take away from it? Can you keep failing over and over and still have the heart to keep going forward? Or are you just gonna give up on yourself because of fear or embarrassment or whatever the fuck? Can you do all that? Because I promise you, as much as you think the world's crashing down and it's only happening to you, no, nigga, it's happening to every motherfucking body. Everybody got problems. Everybody going through shit. Some people just hide their shit better than others. Some people just hide their failures better than others. You see people, that's why Instagram, social media got everybody fucked up, because everybody, it's a highlight reel. Everybody look like they doing all right, and they not. They not. I remember the times I could look back, what was it, 2018, 2017, 2018, fucked up. I was fucked up, down bad, terrible, had a terrible marriage, miserable, fucking had a kid to take care of, like money wasn't coming in how it was, car got repossessed. Actually, both of them motherfucking cars got repossessed. We just managed to get one back. Because money had came in by the grace of the Most High. Money had came in, we was able to get the other car back, but I fuck around, my car gone with the wind. Only reason the nigga was still able to move around because I had the AT&T work van that I was driving from work to home. So that's the only reason that nigga was still able to be employed. Go figure. But life was terrible. And yet still, I look back at that as a learning experience. I could look back and laugh at that shit now. Like, damn. Because everything that happened was my fault. Whether I believed it or not at the time, or I seen it like that at the time, it was my fault that shit was fucked up. And it wasn't until I got myself together and focused on really changing my mindset and becoming the best version of myself, was I able to rise above all the shit that was falling apart around me. Marriage fell apart, car repossessed, fucking out of shape, I look disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Relationships with other people was falling apart. Money wasn't coming in, like everything was bad. And then it took a year off of grinding and just self-improvement, self-development, wanting to be better, wanting to expand my mind, not being such a weakling, you know, defeatist mindset, and not being so, what's the word I'm looking for? Stop not blaming everybody else, just putting it all on me, taking accountability. That's what I was tripping on. Taking accountability. Living my truth. Understanding that everything was fucked up because of me. And once you take that accountability and live your truth, nobody can use it against you. Nobody can use it against you. And it doesn't bother you no more. And you know you can learn from it. You learn from it. You've grown from it. So it's not a weapon against you anymore. Right? So always live your truth and never be ashamed of the mistakes you've made or the path you've taken. As long as you're trying to become the best version of yourself, you competing with you every day, you trying to get 1% better, that's all that matters. Because everybody's gonna judge you. Regardless if you're doing good, you're doing bad, somebody's gonna say some shit about you. So that's why you gotta be your own biggest critic. And you can't be ashamed of your failures. And another thing, I'm gonna go into this. When I said, what do you believe in? I also want to make sure y'all understand is, are your dreams really yours? Is the shit you do and the things you pursue really passions or dreams of yours? Or is it somebody else's? Because a lot of times coming up, we adopt a lifestyle or dream, a so-called dream that we believe is ours. But really it's just programming and environmental things, that circumstances that make us believe that's our dream. If you in the black community, what is the dreams that we are so-called pushed out and programmed to believe is ours? You want to make it out, you gotta be an athlete, or you gotta be a rapper, or scam, or some dumb shit like that, or drugs. That's your meal ticket out of here. That's programming. That's not your real fucking dream. That's not your real dream. A lot of people rap and stuff like that, and it's not a real passion to them. They just want it. Their why is the money. And when your why is such weak substance like that, you'll always fail, and you'll always make the worst decisions because you're doing it out of survival, out of hunger, out of greed. And it's not really a passion for you. I sit here and think about it. How many black people, black male, black women, with the right programming, would have gone off to create some amazing things that we take part of today. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole Silicon Valley movement with Apple and social media, you know, Instagram and all of these. I wonder how many of us would have been able to create some of them apps or competed for some of these positions, been the CEO of some of these companies. But instead, we too busy chasing the lifestyle, chasing the dream that's pushed on us because we believe that's the only way out of here. Rapping. Motherfuckers just rapping because that's all we know. That's all we've been told. Now, I get that, you know, a lot of us, our areas is underfunded and shit like that. But still, that's the programming that's given to us. The only way to be rich, that's the only people we listen to either. You gotta listen, that's who the girls follow, that's who the girls like, so that's what niggas do. But you could have been a motherfucking coding genius, making all kinds of websites and things like that. Could have been a musician still, but who's to say you couldn't have played a mean saxophone or a goddamn electric guitar or whatever the fuck, a different genre of music, not even just rap. Who's to say that? That could have been the true you. You could have been an author for real. Like writing books, memoirs, fiction, whatever you into. Who's to say you couldn't have been one of the greatest authors out there? Screenplay writers, writing scripts, movies. But we just so limited in our thought process, believing in dreams that aren't even ours. What is your real dream? What's your real passion? What do you really care about? And would you take the steps to do it? That's what I mean, living your truth. Living your truth, being true to who the fuck you really are. Because I know a lot of y'all is just red pill movement and stuff like that, and y'all feel like, you know, women are your enemy. They not your enemy. I love bitches, I love women so much, but at the same time, I'm a nigga that you not gonna be playing with. That's my truth. I'm a hopeless romantic in some areas, but at the same time, you will never take advantage of me. Not no more, not these days. So I gotta keep it at a healthy distance from me. Gotta keep my emotions at a healthy distance from me. I don't find nothing wrong with treating a girl right. If she doing right by me, it ain't no problem. But me being goofy and sappy and lovey-dovey and shit like that is not the case. That's not real to me. It don't even sit right in my spirit doing that type of stuff because I don't believe in it. I don't feel that's not a feeling for me. That throws off my whole equilibrium doing shit like that. Right? But sit down and think about who you really are. Who are you? Huh? Think about who you are. What are the real things that you like to do? What's the real shit that you like to do, that you really believe in, that you really care about, that you can put substance behind? What is your purpose for you moving forward? Not what somebody else says, not what I told you, not what nobody else says. What are your dreams? What are your goals? What is your purpose? What's your reason? All of that shit. Think about it. Live your truth. Whatever shortcomings or issues you had in the past, mistakes you made, sit down, look at the lesson you could have learned from them, or look at the lessons you could have took away from them. Accept it and grow from it. We all got bitch problems from back in the day where we was simping for a girl, or she took advantage of us, she fucked some dude we know or whatever because we wasn't the nigga she wanted to be with. It hurts, it's embarrassing. Nobody want to think that another dude is better than them. But they are. It's dudes, that's competition. We all go through it. Now you can sit there and not live your truth and try to brush it under the rug like it didn't happen. Or you can learn from it like, damn, shorty really played me like that. Like, it's crazy. I was such a dork back then. I was a fucking dweeb. Now look at me. Now look at me today. But you got to put that work in. Nothing works if you don't put the work in. But live your truth and understand everything. Everything is how it should be. But the only way that you can reap the benefits of everything going on is you got to put the work in. It don't work if you don't work. But that's all I got for y'all right now, man. I'm finna pull up to this gym. But until next time, yo, this is Wolfgang Peak. This is Wolfgang Lifestyle. And I'm out.